Assalamualaikum and good day all. Today I would like to sharing you about the one equipment maybe we need in the HVAC system. Uh, this one is talking about the humidifier and dehumidifier. Okay, first of all, I would like to explain about the humidifier first. Yeah. Okay. Before we go to what the humidifier system or equipment, we should be know about what the process of a dehumidifier itself. So we call humidification. So humidification we can separate in the certain number of bullet. We can explain in certain bullet. The first maybe we can explain humidification is the simple addition of water to the air. So it means the process, yeah, adding the humidify on the air. So we call humidification. And then how to measure the humidifier humidity in the air. So we use concept relative humidity, is the level of percentage of moisture in the air. Actually, this one is a ratio between the wake of the air in the dry air. So ratio. So we call relative humidity. And the humidification we can describe as improper humidity level can cause discomfort for people and damage of equipment and material. Humidification process. Yeah, sometimes. And then comfortable humidity level for human is about around in range of 30% to the 70% depending on the activity. So, however, the recommended humidity level is between 30% until to 50% for our comfortable. This one is a control of humidity in on the air. So if we feel uncomfortable with the humidity, it means should be exceed in this range between 30% until to 50%. Okay, and dry air can cause costly, troublesome, and dangerous problem, especially when you are processing or handling materials such as wood, paper, textile, rubber, leather, and chemical. So you should be controlled based on the condition, not only for human comfort, also for material that's sensitive to the humidity, such as a wood, paper, textile, fiber, leather, and chemical. Maybe will produce the bad smell or the bacteria, yes. And then we go to what is the humidifier. Actually, humidifier is the equipment to make the humidification. So a complex household appliance that increase the level of water vapor moisture in the room. Yeah. So actually humidifier, one system complex, we can use to make a water or vapor moisture in the room. And then most individual buy humidifier for health reason, which can help prevent allergies, blood noses, asthmatic, and other health problems. So maybe we need humidifier because of relate to our health reason. And then by creating moisture in an area, humidifier keep dust out of air and prevent dehydration with some steam humidifier. Humidification can be added into the water and released into the air. Yes, sometimes in the summer condition, because we feel too dry the air, we need to do humidifier to surround us to keep the humidity ratio in on the air. So because sometimes of we need because of medication. Humidifier filter is added to humidifier to provide clean, fine mist. There are two main reasons for filter in the humidifier. The first one reason, because the water placed in the reservoir of the humidifier is not always pure. So filter help to avoid mineral build up on the filter, other parts of a humidifier. So the air filter we need maybe because of purity of the air itself around us. And the second one, to capture particle in the air as air flows through the humidifier. There will be some larger particle captured in the filter. So this is good also for to clean the air from the unwanted particle on the air. Okay, we go to the type of a humidifier. We have three here. The first one, vaporizer. The second one, impeller humidifier. And then the last one is ultrasonic humidifier. Okay, we go to the vaporize first. How the vaporize is a steam, warm, mist humidifier. So make the mist, mist vapor from the equipment, from the steam, and then boil the water, release steam and moisture into the air. So we need the mist from the steam. That's one we call vaporizer of humidifier. And then we go to second one, impeller humidifier, cool mist. This one different with the vaporize. Maybe the temperature impeller humidifier is more lower compared to the vaporize. Vaporizer maybe need the steam to increase the humidity around us. But impeller, we need the low temperature. And then rotating this fling water at the diffuser, which break the water into the fine droplets that float into the air. So just rotating this. And then blow to outside, to the environment, to the room. And then we go to last of humidifier, ultrasonic humidifier, cool mist humidifier, still cool. And then a metal diaphragm vibrating at an ultrasonic frequency create water droplet that exit the humidifier in the form of the cool fog. So we can recognize the ultrasonic humidifier. We will by a mist of the humidification. Yeah. Okay, various brand from the humidifier we can see from the list. We have Emerson in market, Honeywell, Aprilaire, Trian, Autoflow, American Standard, blah blah blah. You can see you can get in the commercial market. Then how humidifier work? You can see here. Okay, the first one, if we use the high humidifier, so we should be here in our room. And then this one, dry air, is from the machine. And then the water drop inside of what you call it, this one, maybe filter or something, increasing the water, yes, water in the air. So, and then by the air, go to the outside with the high humidity. So sometimes we push with the fan, yeah. Okay, now cool mist humidifier. What the meaning cool mist humidifier is use cool water and vibrate in the creating mist. So we can see them like fog from the machine. And a great choice for nursery, for a younger child bedroom, as no risk of scalding with hot water like in a warm mist humidifier or steam vaporizer, but have greater risk of releasing bacteria and moisture into the air because we use the cold water. So cold water cannot kill the bacteria. So they run the disadvantage of cool mist humidifier. And then the last one, the stagnant water inside reservoir. Reservoir is a perfect breeding ground for microorganisms. So from the tank itself, we collect the microorganism inside there. So this one is an example how to make the fog or the mist to the air. You can see this one is some example from the commercial market we can get. So we can use this type of industrial humidifier. So in our house also we can use this one in several type, different type. We have with the smoke or fog. Sometimes we don't have the fog symbol. The first one of the equipment without fog. Okay. Now we go to the humidifier. So the humidifier is a opposite or from the humidifier, vice versa from the humidifier. So what the dehumidifier is one equipment also, but to absorb the humidity in the room. So the household appliance that reduce the level of humidity in a room. It's designed to remove water, vapor from the air, operate the atmospheric pressure, and are built to standard family to other type of air handling equipment. And then air can be dehumidified by cooling, which can reduce its capacity to hold moisture. The humidifier doesn't cool the air, but it makes it more comfortable because it decreases humidity. If you frequently smell musty odor or feel damp spot on the floor or wall in the laundry room or storage area, you need the humidifier. So this one, how to identify if we need the dehumidifier in our room. We can smells musty odor and very bad smell maybe. So it means we need the humidifier in our room. So how the dehumidifier work? Actually, if we refer to psychometry table, actually this one is already learned in the introduction of HVAC. So by this table, we can approach two dehumidification point, by reduce the amount of condensation. So we go to this position. So dehumidification by cooling. In cooling coil, temperature of air reduce the saturation point is reached. So by reduce the saturation point, it means we reduce the water content on the air. So further cooling result in reduction of absolute humidity. Sometimes we reduce the water content on the air without reduce the temperature. Yes, this one different. Reduce dehumidifier humidity is different by reduce the temperature. This one is different. Okay, how do humidification work? Same like humidification, but this one opposite way from the humidification. So if we recognize a evaporator, we use as a inside our room, now we try to opposite the flow. So from evaporator, we can go to condenser. So what we can get is warm air. So there are two ways to dehumidify water vapor in air. One is with a condensation, and another one with the adsorption of water. So if condensation, we use condenser, and then another one we absorb. Okay, refer to the figure on the right side. So we try to absorb the water. Then from the figure in the left side, we use the condensation method. So this one is two type of dehumidification work. Then second bullet, condensation can be done with a conditioning system by lowering the evaporator blower speed to produce slightly colder coil. Okay, so the colder coil and low volume of air moving across it allows more moisture to be removed. Okay, and then absorption of the water vapor can be done using discount or silica gel. So we can absorb the water by silica gel. So sometimes we collect by tank, or we go use piping to distribute to the outside. Then what are the benefit of the dehumidifier? We can see very clean without any of defect from the wall. So protect the building of structure from dam of the bolt. You can see without dam here in the wall. So still clean. Protection of the content of the building from mold and dam damage. Health improvement to do due to reduction in spores from mold and mites at home. Yeah, we can reduce the bacteria or bacteria life in our to reduce bacteria life in our home. Protection of item in long-term storage, reduction in condensation, quicker drying of clothes when washing many more. Then the one you can see, yes, there's a dam in the wall, like this. This one one of example why we need the dehumidifier. This one is a very high humidity in our room. Okay, this one the type of humidifier in market. You can see basement humidifier. User basement area, control odor, relative mopping, capacity option for portability. And then dehumidifier in market with the portable dehumidifier. We can mobile, we can remove from other room to another room. So compact, portable, designed for small, medium, large room or space. And then another one is type whole house dehumidifier. This one is maybe static. We can put any point to control our house. Because this one is for the whole house dehumidifiers. And then one is a heat pump dehumidifier. You can see. So maybe this one is very noisy, and because of pump work, we can use this one. You can see we put outside from our house. So we try to utilize the heat pump, same like the opposite vice versa from the aircon, technology similar to aircon, but we try to utilize with the hot part of the system. And then this one absorption humidifier. This one is absorb. We collect water from the air, and then we try to call or collect in the tank or absorbed by the silica gel or something like that. Okay, that's all our class in the humidifier and dehumidifier equipment. So from this class, I hope you can summary from the this notes. You can summary by 10 bullets. It means 10 items. What you can conclude from our class today. Okay, that's all. See you next class. Assalamualaikum and good day.